Hi, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. As always, forever grateful for all that you do to support the channel and help us grow. I love to hear from you in the comments and see some of the same familiar faces over and over. I love you guys and appreciate you so much, and it really brightens my day to hear from you. As always, like, comment, subscribe. The signs with the most interaction gets bonus readings and gets their readings priority. If you continue to be the most watched sign, Leo, you'll get readings on Thursdays and Sundays. And check your playlist. All my readings are timeless, and there might be information in there that you need to hear. Also, if you're guided to this video, there might be a reason for it, and something might resonate for you here. Let's get into your reading, Leo. I just want to see what's coming up for you now. So immediately what I was getting here for you, Leo, was a white light, and they said healing with this, and then some kind of weight is lifted off of your shoulders, and then I kept getting like this weird shaking feeling in me, like shaking like from nerves, and then it says calculated risk, blast, debt repaid. So what I'm getting again for you is that you've went through a lot of trials and tribulations. You've went through a period where it sucks, but you had to go through it. Everything's happening for a reason. Whatever happened to you taught you some kind of lessons and kind of sent you down a path which healed you in some way, or let you down a path of healing or unlocking something. And whatever it is that you've been doing, whether it be travel, whether it be Reiki, meditation, therapy, cord cutting rituals, whatever it is that you're doing, enhanced spirituality, I just heard, it has lifted some kind of weight off you. Like some of you thought that there was something that I'm losing my voice. Some of you thought that there was something that you had to carry around for the rest of your life, or carry around for years, or carry on forever, I just heard. With it saying carry on forever, I feel like it could have definitely been a generational curse or someone else. I also feel like a weight is lifted from all the things that you've been through, but I feel like a major realization has happened for someone here that you carry a lot of weight that's not even yours, has nothing to do with you, and it's not your responsibility to carry it, is what I feel. So you're now making better choices in your life. You're being more selfish with your time and energy. And anyone who makes you feel weighed down or weighs you down with their drama or their issues or whatever, like, it's not your journey to fix it. I've said this before in your videos, but I feel like there was a journey for some of the earth angels and light workers here where you were put specifically in people's paths to heal them at your own expense, but that is now over. And now there's some kind of shaking nerves. So there's some kind of change. You could be really anxious. You could be really excited about something. I also feel like there's someone that wants to talk to you, but they're shaking and nervous about it. And then calculated risk. So someone might be offering you something that's gonna be a calculated risk for you, whether it be in business or to choose a new job position or to move to another country or to accept a love offer, whatever it may be. And then after this, we have blast, debt repaid. So there's something to do with this calculated risk that could lead to a major blessing for you, or just in general, what they're telling me is that terrible cycle is over. So now the risk that you take, the path that you go down could turn out really blessed. And it's a form of debt repayment for all that you've been through. All that you've been through has not been for nothing. It's been seen and it's been acknowledged by spirit. And I just feel like there's the hard part is over, is what I just heard. Okay, any more messages for Leo at this time? What does Leo need to know, Spirit? And all day when I've been doing the cards, the energy just seems very violent, like it's like a heightened energy, like something's been building momentum. And this, again, could be someone returning to you, like they're taking it step by step to return. But here we have kind of what I was saying, Lemuria creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So as you can see by this image, it's extremely beautiful. It's peaceful, serene. There's water, there's nature. This is kind of what you're going into, this phase of your life. After this dark phase of your life, after everything being so hard, after everything's feeling impossible or feeling like an uphill battle. And I feel like I said, I just have to keep saying it, but I feel like most of the stuff that you felt were other people's energies or problems that you were taking on as your own, but never were for you. They never were yours. And I'm going to take these. I don't know why this is upside down, but they want this too. Okay. All right. So here we go again. What can I burn? Burn it all, the ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the image that run through your head, the reminder of what you did wrong and the proof that you're not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You're like a phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. And that's exactly it. You're freeing yourself from everything that weighs you down. All of this weight, all of this heaviness, all of this stuff that wasn't even yours. And then it says, what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you're worthy? Do you believe you're capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You're worthy of it. And it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Okay, so that's what I was talking about, the money with the blessings. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there, and that's what I said, white light healing. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from the past experiences ready to be healed? What if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars and the angels and the powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it was easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance. You are supported. And then it says, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to you to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we're able to show up in a zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Then we have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Wow. So there's a lot of healing. There's a lot of lifting, releasing, just like I said, and this is all going to lead to blessings for you. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, sending the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So many messages here, and I can't remember exactly what I said in the beginning because I was channeling, but I feel like I said something about expecting ease, something about everything had to happen as it did. It all was laying the foundation for something bigger and better, and you're soon about to see what that will be. And it'll all make sense and you'll never regret any of it. I feel like the blessings, the love, the money, the opportunities, the healing that you're going to be going through or are going through will make everything so worth it that it'll be one of those stories. Like, you know how millionaires, billionaires, celebrities, whatever, look past on their life and tell their life story and they came from hardship and made it to extreme fame or wealth. And you get to a point with so many blessings coming in, and you being in such a good place that you accept everything. You accept everything that was, all the pain that you felt, all the trials that you had to have, all of the suffering that you had to endure, because like, look at what your life is now. You wouldn't want to go back. You wouldn't want to go back to live a mediocre life. You want to live the one of that you're about to receive, which you've earned, is what I feel. And like the past, like I said, was a lot of lack and suffering. And two things that I feel with this is there's major realizations happening with this card. The first one is, what are my emotions and what are other people's emotions? What are my problems and what are other people's problems? If you're empathetic, if you're highly sensitive, you have to wonder when you reflect back on your life, on your pain, on your sufferings, on your moods, you have to notice what's happening around you. Are you someone that's always in a good mood? And then when you're around certain people, you feel like you're in lack and you're suffering? Well, is that even your energy? Are you just picking up on others? You really have to, like, I see with this as well, like the white light healing. I feel like some of you are doing something that encompasses your body in a bubble of white light, that you're protected. You've learned how to protect your energy as an empath. You've learned how to set boundaries and to call back your energy, and like no one can get it from you in the same way anymore. Even if people are trying to trigger you, trying to cause a reaction in you, you're in your bubble and you're safe. And you also don't want to expel your energy on that, because you know the blessings that are to come for you and you need your energy for that. And look, South Node, comfort zone, clinging. And then we have party, external. We have spring, seeds, alchemy, ancestor guide, masculine, ego, vanity, pride, and lack, doubts. So you could have gone through any of these phases that you're coming out of now. Or you could have been dealing with people that were in a party phase, in a lack phase, in their comfort zone, clinging to the way things were. Well, what they're telling me here is the world doesn't even look the same as it did however many years ago. Things are forever changing. So you have to change with it as well to kind of adapt to life and to transcend all these obstacles. If people just want to cling and stay in their comfort zone, it's not a time for that right now. Just with what everything's happening in the world, it's a time to be better, to heal, and to move through, because there's already so many obstacles set in your way as is. I feel like for some of you, this is definitely telling me there was a masculine you were dealing with that was partying or letting external influences ruin your relationship, or their own feelings of lack and doubts, clinging to the comfort zones and ego, obsession with money, obsession with vanity, obsession with social structures of the world, letting all these things get in the way of this relationship. This could be this person that's shaking with nerves because they now want you to take a risk with them, but after all they've done, you don't think that many of you would even want it. That's why they're so nervous. There's also something that started within you in spring. Some kind of seed was planted. You could have gone on a trip at this time. You could have started energy healing at this time. You could have started therapy at this time. You could have started some kind of cleansing energy thing at this time. Or something was just ignited in you, just with the healing, just with the path that you're on, that kind of ignited a light within you. And also your ancestors started to become involved with you at this time. As I said, everything happened for a reason here, and there was a part of your path that you had to go it alone, and that's why it was so hard. And now there's a part of your path that is supported by the universe and supported by your ancestors. That's why everything's easier now, is because you have the support of like a tribe, is what I feel in heaven. Okay, then we have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it, heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning, love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know, Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories, and mirroring each other's self-image, relationship reflects our wounds, introspection. So that's, again, this person that's shaking with nerves. With these cards, it makes me feel like it's someone from the past that wants to talk to you. Someone that from their own unhealed wounds and the place they were in their life couldn't create with you at the time. Doesn't make any sense. It hurts. It caused you a lot of heartbreak, but it happened for a reason as well. God would never want you to be with this person at the time with how they were living. There was a lot unseen that you didn't know. You might have thought it was loss for you, but it was protection for you. This person wants to make something right with you, wants to communicate something to you. But the thing is what I've felt in your readings for a while now, you've evolved. You've turned from a caterpillar to a butterfly. You've healed your inner child and you've grown a lot. And now you're in a place where you can receive what you actually need and move on, and you've had closures. Whether people have given you these closures or not, you've given it to yourself. I just feel like you, again, can't hold on to anything that weighs you down right now. You're light and you're free. So people can try to come back, people can try to communicate with you, but you're not going to do anything that doesn't serve you. You're not going to do anything that harms you or puts you in a weird place, in a weird situation for another heartbreak. Nothing can break you the same as what I was hearing as well. Like, again, I just keep seeing one person in the middle and a whole team of like spirit guides around you. Like, you're heavily protected. Like I said about this white light with the healing, people can't penetrate your energy in the same way. They can't do spiritual attacks against you in the same way. They can't do spell work against you. They can't affect you. They can't ruin your day. People don't have power over you. You're set in yourself. And that's all this hurt, all this pain, all the stuff that happened to you brought you to this place that you are now. And it's very powerful. And then now you're ready to connect with someone. You're ready to have a meaningful relationship and connection in your life. And it's up to you if it's going to be with your twin flame after they've had a spiritual awakening, or if it's going to be with someone new. I'm feeling three things with this new thing. Someone to do with your work, that you meet through work or meet at a workplace or around your work or whatever. Someone at a grocery store, and someone with travel. That's three opportunities for three different people. That's just literally out of nowhere. You're receiving what you need in a relationship effortlessly, just walking up to you at the grocery store or bumping into you on a flight or whatever it may be. It's going to seem like it's too good to be true, but it's not too good to be true. It's divinely orchestrated for you. That's the thing. And with this twin flame connection, you could have last talked to this person in spring. There was some kind of seed planted by something that you said at this time. And it threw this person down a breakup with a third party, maybe. It threw them into a spiritual awakening. You have new love, what I was just telling you. And then there's some kind of single parent responsibilities. So I feel like whatever you said or interacted with this person, or you saw them in spring by mistake, or that you heard from them, something was said, whatever, this made them change so much. They broke up from something. And I see so many wine glasses here. It could be they broke up with an addiction with alcohol. For some of you, they could have went to rehab. They had a spiritual awakening that was triggered by what you said. And look under the deck, we have ex-lover, old spark again. So that lets me know that this is the twin flame. You already met them. And then we have divine timing again, which is exactly what I was saying. Everything that you wanted, it was never that you didn't deserve it. It was that you believed you didn't. For the longest time, whatever the heaviness, whatever weighed you down, whatever you had to heal from, made you feel like you were less than, made you feel like you weren't worthy in some way, and you didn't deserve it. And you need to clear all that up to be divine timing, to believe in it, and then it would come to you. And I really feel a lot of emphasis on love in a new relationship. And I don't feel like this is just love in a new relationship. I feel like this is a lot of things to do with this. Like it's love, which somehow indirectly affects your happiness, your finances, your quality of life, your travel. Like you're not just getting into a mediocre relationship here. It's like something that changes your whole life, like power couple vibes, extreme wealth, extreme devotion, that's coming from this. That's why it took so long for it to come. And it came only when you were healed enough for it. It wasn't going to come earlier. So under the deck, we have swift action, 0808, wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes, which is just what I was saying. You'll be entering a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and someone has their mind set on you. Just what I was saying. And then it says, blessed, debt repaid. You thought you just had to suffer all these years, that nobody was seeing it, nobody was helping you, but that was part of the journey. Your spirit guide saw everything, but you needed to alchemize it on your own, and then they would come in. Once you got to a certain stage, they were always going to come in, and they always watched you, and they always knew what was happening, and they always were there for you. It just, something had to be unlocked with you doing it alone, is what I keep feeling. Then we have personal power, material and spiritual abundance, wealth, again, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. Here we go again. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for greater good. Wow, it's all coming together here. And then we have lucky shirt, love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying. All the burdens are not yours. All these heavy people around you. Transfer that responsibility back to them. Put your white light bubble around you and protect your energy, because you don't need to fix their life. They need to fix their own, is what I really feel. And you need your power towards your own blessings and your own life. You're not there to just serve everyone all the time. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. Then we have new beginnings, great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. And that's the thing. You could have all the same people around you, the same toxic family member, the same burdenous work situation, the same twin flame that you dealt with before, but you're different. So everything's different, and your protection is up, and people can't touch you the same way. It's such a relief, is what I feel, to not have to carry everyone's energy all the time. So keep doing whatever it is you've been doing that's helped you with this, whether it be cleansing, Reiki, travel, creating something, whatever it is that you're doing, don't stop, because it's working. Good luck, contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, again, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Then we have starting fresh. Someone definitely wants to start fresh with you. I feel like it's your twin flame, but also you're starting fresh with a new love too, and just in general in your life, because you're not carrying all the same things that you were. So we have encouragement, goals, foundations, creative ventures, communication. Step out of your comfort zone. You're about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. We have the eye candy, intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, socializing, flow, potential, romance. Get some fresh air and call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There's so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. It was like the first image I showed you guys. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project, or you will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. And that's the thing. This heaviness This weight that was lifted, that was never you. So the fact that it's off your shoulders now, you can be authentically lighthearted and playful, your true self. And that was always what you were meant to be doing. Lessons learned, it was all a lesson, and it all happened as it should have. And you'll realize that once you receive all these blessings, you won't regret anything, is another thing that I feel. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. Just what I was saying about the spirit guides surrounding you. You made it, and the reward goes to you. Starting over, intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failure is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid, and it's the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun, start fresh. And that's exactly what we just keep getting, is it's all new beginnings for you. It's all lucky, it's all positive, and it wasn't for the longest time. So you'll be kind of shocked by this, I feel, for sure. But it's meant to be, is another thing that I feel. It's all meant to be as it should. So you have a big choice to make, Leo. Here's your reading, sending love and light, and see you in the next